more talk, more recording because I don't know how to deal with this shit. But I really start to miss high school sometimes just because the friends I used to have. And I feel like every kid will end up experiencing that. And good memories. But um, my junior year, I was with my second relationship, and it was nice. Like, I got who I wanted to be with, but she ended up traumatizing me, and I couldn't get over it. And us get past it, and shit seemed fake. And then she ended up, I broke up with her, and she ended up blaming shit on me. But uh, we got our first jobs together that year at Little Caesars, $7.25 an hour, some bull. But we made it happen, made it work. And she would get tips from the window. I would be doing everything else around the back and middle towards the front. Fast-paced, shitty job. And I started not being able to take it anymore. She would get flirted on, which that didn't matter. I wanted her to have an advantage for us both. I mean, that didn't matter at all. But I started drinking, and because I would sneak out, I got my first car, 2008 black Chevy Impala, and I would go over to see my half brother. Um, he lived across Main Street, all the way down the road near the bypass and the train tracks. And when I would see him, I would see his friends too. And it got to the point they liked me more and more and enjoyed having me around and drinking, that we would, link up every day pretty much. And they would call my work. One friend would call there and speak to the other people, like, hey, can I speak to my brother? And he wasn't even my brother. Like, he just was a friend at the time I just met, but our bond grew and we connected really well. And it's rare to find a connection like that and hold on to it. And he would stay at my house, for months. I'd wake him up for him to go to work and shit, and he'd be back. And I don't know, we just enjoyed each other's company, and do a hella bullshit together. And like, get into anything. Fucking hooligans. And I miss that because it's not the same at all. It's like I had to beg them to, stick around and stuff. And I don't get it, why people change like that. You don't need to be there all the time, especially in person. I understand that, but it's like people just try to forget about you and everything, and that shit can get to you. I almost died last month, I feel like. I mean, I had 4 blood clots, and I hate talking about it, but 1 passed through my heart, and 3 got stuck in my lungs, and it all came from 1 in my leg. And it's like I reached out to them just for them to not respond at all. My closest friends, they all just turned into strangers, and I have dreams every night about them or people I've lost. And it's vivid, lucid dreams, like nothing ever happened, like I'm, stuck behind in those times and stuff. And I wake up and realize, whatever I can remember from the dreams, so it's just a little bit of torment stuck in my fucking head, I guess. I remember a lot of shit though, good times.